LoveHacks, Book 1, Chapter 14. Cole has a master plan to get back at his business rival, but will he be able to follow through? Chapter 14. Don't plot sabotage without reading this first. Now playing as Mark. You and Cole are at Dolores Park, waiting in line for a vignette food truck. I don't know what that is. I don't need to elaborate. Haters gonna hate is a self-explanatory adage. It's not hating if someone has a legitimate complaint. Your new app does have a confusing name. Friendler Zoom Premium Edition Free is a market-tested winner. You're just being a hater too. And speaking of haters, I managed to set up a meeting with Amir Hakimi, my greatest rival and the man behind Grab. He thinks I'm a potential investor. Once I charm the pants off him, he'll be putty in my hands. I'll learn all his secrets and take him down. Cole, you don't need sabotage to beat him. This guy named his app Grab. That alone tells me your apps are better thought out than his. Mark, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Oh, yeah, well, don't get used to it. Finally, you reach the front of the line. You're about to give your order when two strangers walk up. The man points to a pin on Cole's shirt that you hadn't noticed before. You two with placeholder? Yep, perfect timing. Cole steps aside so the strangers can take your places. Thanks for using placeholder, and be sure to rate and recommend us to your friends. Oh, they're like line sitters. I hope Mark didn't actually want to eat the food. Hey, what's going on? Cole pulls you away as the couple orders their vignettes. I'm actually working for my newest app, Placeholder, right now. I like to experience all my businesses at the ground level. You'd be surprised how much people will pay to get others to wait in line for them. Seriously, Cole? Yeah, I guess. Nice. Seems like you've covered all the bases, except for maybe collecting the vignette wrappers when people are done. There's an app for that too, or at least there will be, once I perfect litter bag. Just tell me before we get in line next time, okay? Yeah. Come on, it's almost time for your 9 to 5. Now playing as Danny. You arrive at work to find Martin making an announcement to the team. Congratulations to Leia on her first big interview for a new Flickit page. Her tell-all with up-and-coming director Lewis Mickelson is already a huge hit. I guess that's pretty impressive. Everyone be more like her, okay? Now go get those clicks. You approach Leia as everyone disperses back to their desks. Congratulations! It's about time I had some real competition. Oh, I'm just getting started. So, tell me about this Lewis Mickelson guy. Lewis and I go way back. We actually co-wrote a screenplay back in college. We were convinced we could marry buddy cop movies and dramatic romance in the perfect union, but the end result was indescribable. I think I still have it saved in an email draft somewhere. Oh my god, I have to read that. No wait, we have to reenact it. Seriously? You want to do a table reading? Right here? Yes, right now. It'll be you, me, and the buddy cop romance that never was. I'm game if you are. You sure you want to do this? You can't just set this up and then have me pay diamonds for it. I'm actually not that interested, sorry. I got so excited, I kind of forgot that I should be writing right now. Amateur hour. You decide not to reenact Leia's first screenplay. Sure, another time then. I thought they'd bring it up in the interview. Later that day, you're working at your desk when you get a text. It's from Ben. Hey, do you have time for a quick visit? I brought you something. Sure, where are you? On my way up. You meet Ben by the elevators and lead him over to your desk pod. So is this when she's going to tell him what she's really doing? And here's my deskmate, Felix. It's nice to finally meet you, Ben. I've heard a lot about you. Really? I may have brought you up at work a couple of times, but only good things, I swear. I hope so. Anyway, I brought you something. Ben hands you a paper bag. You open it to find... Oh, 'cause he still thinks I'm at, whatever it's called. Ghost peppers. The infamous ghost pepper. That's so sweet. And spicy. Awesome! I've been looking all over for these babies. Really? I thought Danny said you wrote for LoveHacks. Right, he does. Just tell him. I'm the one who writes for Epic Eats, remember, Felix? You discreetly elbow Felix in the side. Right, I was only looking for the peppers because they're an aphrodisiac. If they are, I don't think it's for humans. But you should definitely use these for Epic Eats, Danny. In fact, why don't we make the video right now? Ben can guest star it if he wants. Oh no. Sounds fun. What do you say, Ben? I'm in. The three of you enter the Click It kitchen to find Isabel finishing up her own video. Hey Isabel, this is Ben. Ben, this is Isabel, our resident yummy chef and one of the few other sane people here at work. She can tell you all about... I feel like I need to be very explicit with this, so Felix's LoveHacks expertise. I can? You give Isabel a pleading look. Yeah, you know, from personal experience. Isabel and Felix both blush slightly. Oh, shut up. Well, Felix may not look like he knows a lot about love and dating. Hey, but that's part of his charm, you know? He's not one of those scumbags who relies on good looks to get him places. Felix is kind and smart and really listens to you. He's sweet. Isabel smiles at Felix, then jumps a little when she sees you and Ben, as though she forgot you were even in the room. Which is why he's so good at writing relationship advice. I'll have to check it out sometime. No, don't do that. Isabel, why don't you join our video? We're gonna take turns eating ghost peppers, then we'll edit our reactions together later. Sure, why not? After everything has been set up, you choose the first person to eat the peppers. Yeah, Ben, why don't you go for it? Go for it, Ben. You're the one who started this whole thing. You'll thank me later. Hopefully. Ben sits in front of the camera and winks at you. Here goes nothing. He takes a small bite, then immediately reaches for the cup of milk. Ugh. You okay over there? My tongue is sperm. What? Ben tries to explain again, pointing inside his mouth. My tongue, numb. That happens to some people. It should wear off by the end of the day. Yeah, I feel like you should go. Felix, you're up. Felix takes his place in front of the camera with practiced ease. He picks up a ghost pepper cautiously and gives it a sniff. Doesn't seem too poisonous. He takes a big bite. Mmm, delicious. Whoa, Felix knows how to handle his heat. He must really like spicy foods. Yeah, I think he's always talking about how it impresses the ladies. I don't know how well she handles heat, so I feel like I should go first because we kind of dragged her into this. Alright, here I go. You take your place in front of the camera and take a deep breath. Let's do this. You're gonna die, Danny. You take a bite of the pepper, the heat instantly inflaming your mouth. Ah! Drink milk. You take a long sip of milk and the drink begins to cool your mouth immediately. Whew, that's better. Okay, Isabel. Isabel, you've got this. Isabel hesitates for a moment, then gets in front of the camera. She self-consciously smooths her hair down. You know, on second thought, I'm not sure about all this. But you do food videos all the time. Yeah, but you only see my hands in yummy videos. I don't have to show my face. Oh. What should I do? Just be yourself. Oh, okay. Felix leans over and whispers to you. Are you sure, Danny? Isabel's normal self is extremely meticulous and prone to overthinking. Not exactly prime reaction material. I'm sure I'll be fine. On camera, Isabel hesitantly takes a teeny tiny bite. Hot, hot, hot! After taking a big sip of milk, Isabel turns back to the camera, a determined look on her face. Let's go again. Oh. Again? Yeah, I don't think my reaction was big enough. I should do something really extreme, right, to get clicks? Well, that'd be nice, but we don't have to reshoot or anything. If I'm gonna do this, I'm going to do this right. Now let's go again. Isabel reshoots her reaction over and over again. Oh my gosh. Isabel, we really have to move on now. After you're done filming, Isabel starts cleaning everything up. I got this. I still have another video to shoot today, and I need to clear off some space. Are you sure? I don't mind helping. So close yet, Isabel refused Felix's help. Their relationship will be affected. Isabel smiles briefly, but shakes her head. Thanks, but I'm good. I'm sorry I keep messing up. You whisper to Ben. I was really hoping they'd bond over the video. That's too bad. They seem like they'd make a cute couple. I guess I should have just said I couldn't help, and then Felix would step in. But I thought... You walk Ben outside. I wish I didn't have to go, but work beckons. Yeah, I know how you feel. But I managed to score tickets to a baseball game tomorrow. San Francisco is taking on Colorado. You in? Sounds fun. I should. Not at work. Say goodbye. See you tomorrow. See you then. Now playing as Cole. That night, you, Brooke, and Serena are hanging out at the Double Tap before your big meeting with Amir Hakimi. Cole, this plan is going to blow up in your face, but I can't look away. It's like those viral fail videos where you know it ends in a horrible crash. Rude. You're just jealous. Of what? Everything about me. Now, I just need to follow my usual routine, and Amir won't stand a chance. First, I need 2 spritzes of cologne. Then, after introducing myself as Hidalgo St. Pierre, I'll rain compliments down on him. My plan is flawless. Cole, I don't know. My target has arrived. I'll see you ladies later. Before you approach Amir, you pull out your bottle of obsidian cologne. My secret weapon works best with 2 spritzes. Unleash the panther. Now I'm ready for anything. You approach the handsome man with a mustache. Hello, you must be Mr. Hakimi. I'm Hidalgo St. Pierre. It's a pleasure to meet you. Amir gives you a strong handshake. Oh, the pleasure is all mine. You take the seat next to Amir, and you notice him leaning close. Obsidian works again. Can I get you gentlemen a drink? Of course. I'll take a Grand Atlantic, 2 rocks, with a lemon, not lime. I'll have an Imperial, up, chilled, no mint. I was under the impression that the Imperial was passé. Only to those following hype beasts like Le Connoisseur. I've long since switched to reading Dane Quarterly's feed. Well said. Well played. The drinks arrive, and the two of you clink glasses with measured poise, your gazes locked with all the smoldering intensity of a very sexy chess game. So, tell me why I should give my money to Grab. We've already exceeded our profit margins for the first 2 months. We're seeing over 1 million DAUs, and the click-through rate for our ads is off the charts. We're young, agile, and we're killing the game right now. We're basically the only major player in the marketplace at the moment. Oh yeah? I have to say, I agree. I am very impressed, Mr. Hakimi, and I think we can do great business together. Amir just stares at you in awe. What? Nothing, it's just... I'm so impressed. I mean, I've heard the stories about the great C. Coleman before. You're an industry legend. But seeing you in action, man, you're good. Wait, how did you know... Like I wouldn't recognize the founder of market-changing apps like Beer Me and Placeholder. What kind of player would I be if I didn't recognize game? For real though, you're like my idol. I'd love to pick your brain about the industry. You think I'm just gonna hand out advice to the competition? Yeah, I do. I mean, you don't want to just be the best, right? You want to beat the best. What better way to challenge yourself? I gotta admit, that's a good argument, but I'm not falling for it. Then I guess I have to work on my pitching skills. You grin at Amir, charmed despite yourself. What do you say we get out of here? Make a real night of this. Bold move, and risky. For both of us, but you're a risk taker, just like me, and I've been wondering what a night with the great C. Coleman looks like. Some choices have long-term effects on character relationships. I want to know where this is going. Amir, prepare to have your mind blown. Oh, I'm prepared. The two of you grab your stuff and head outside. Let's go to Whisper. It's a new rooftop bar downtown that serves vaportinis? Vaporized alcoholic drinks? I've been dying to try those. I'll call an auto. You're a beta user for Auto Squared? The first carpool service with self-driving cars? Sick. A few minutes later, a self-driving car pulls up in front of you. The doors open on their own. After you. You climb in and fasten your seatbelt, then the car smoothly pulls away from the curb and into traffic without any guidance from you or Amir. Amir? This car is pretty slick. Now I can focus more on you and less on the road. One of its many perks. All too soon, you arrive at Whisper. You know, this reminds me of, like, James Bond, but in Silicon Valley. You lead the way to the bar. I'll have a classic vaportini. I'll have the same. The bartender nods. A few moments later, he motions for you to lean forward. Here goes nothing. The bartender sprays you with a white cloud. You inhale the fumes, feeling the alcohol hit you like a shot of gin. I don't know about this. I feel like this would be a bad idea. But who knows? It's hard to savor a puff of smoke, but damn if it isn't strong. The two of you settle by the fire. So how did you get into the app game? Honestly, I wanted to make my own Vin Diesel mobile game. It bombed hard, mostly because I couldn't get rights to his likeness. But the end result, Carman, Super Rush, did do moderately well overseas, so it wasn't a complete failure, and just like that, the thrill of the industry had me hooked. I love V. DZ. Did you get to meet him? Well, no. Oof. No wonder you couldn't get his likeness. I bet he wouldn't have been able to resist you in person. I know I can't. Amir puts his hand on yours and smiles. This is so surprising and yet so predictable. I don't know how to react to this. Let's take this slow. Entwine my fingers with his. I feel like we're doing this long-term flirting game, so we need to be coy. You turn your hand over and link your fingers with his. You'll have to show me this game sometime. I don't know if I want to invite you over just so you can play with Feed Easy all night. If your apps are any indication, I'll probably get bored in the first 5 minutes. Guess I walked right into that one. Treat yourself. You went out with Amir. Your relationship will be affected. You give Amir's hand a squeeze as you flag down a waiter. The two of you debate and drink and laugh long into the night. Now playing as Danny. Late that night, you're hanging out with Brooke and Serena at your apartment, reluctant to go to bed. Everything okay, Danny? You're really nursing that ice cream. I'm not so much eating it as I am holding it in my mouth to quell the lingering ghosts of ghost pepper agony. So Ben really brought ghost peppers to your office, huh? Ballsy move. I think it's sweet. He cares about her work. Speaking of which, you done with that article yet? Not quite. I don't have to turn it in until Monday, so I'm going to take the weekend to really polish it up, assuming I don't have too much of a hangover from our big work party on Saturday night. You guys are still coming, right? Of course. It's important that we support each other. Danny, you know that this party will have everything I'm against. Cruising around the bay in some bougie boat, sipping overpriced drinks with tech industry fat cats. Actually, the drinks will be free. It's an open bar. I mean, on the other hand, it's important that we support each other. Are you bringing Ben? I'm not sure. He still doesn't know what I actually do at Click-It, and I don't want to have to run interference all night. I think you should. If you like this guy, that's all that matters. Maybe. I'll think about it. Good. Now pass the rest of that mint chocolate chip before it melts. Next time on LoveHacks. I can't believe you waste your time with Pictogram. You're begging for trouble when you put that much personal info out there. There's more to social media than that. It helps you share good memories, stay in touch with friends. Plus it's fun. It's the way of the world now, Serena. Have you ever tried Pictogram? Like really tried? I think it might surprise you. Well, no, but I bet if you used Pictogram for just one day, you'd come around. Ha, you're on. But if I still hate it by tonight, you have to give me free reign on over all your social media accounts. Deal. Be sure to check out Chapter 15, Why Sports Dates Have Us Hooked. That was a lot of fun. Alright, next